Stretch.
People are going to think that that's just on the soundboard now.
Could be.
He can't possibly be stretching before every episode. He does.
He does.
Really? Does he have to say stretch when he does it? Apparently. I guess it's
yes,
a bit.
Because if it was a baby, I'd say big stretch.
Levels.
Levels. So it's been a tough week for With Us, Not With Us. I don't know if you've noticed.
I mean, tough or... It's a big week, guys. It's our Super Bowl week. I saw that Dolly Parton passed away this week.
Couldn't hardly miss that.
Yeah. Yep. Nope. That was everywhere.
Yep. Did you see the others we lost this week?
Wait, others?
Yeah.
Okay. Who else did we lose?
Tim Curry.
Saw that. Yes.
Okay. Also, do you remember J.P. Morgan? Not the banker.
I was going to say, isn't that the... I'm sure he's been gone a long time. Wow.
No, this is the television personality that used to be on the Gong Show occasionally.
Look, I got the host and I got the dancing machine, and that's about it.
Okay, so let's do so.
Yeah.
J.P. Morgan, Jaye J.P. Morgan, passed away at the ripe old age of 94, peacefully from natural causes at her home in Washington. But okay, Todd, let's play With Us, Not With Us, Gong Show edition. Chuck Barris.
With Us.
Not With Us, died at 87 in 2017.
Oh, that was right. That was a CIA hit because of everything that he did. And he knew too much. Okay.
Gene the dancing machine, Gene Patton.
I'm going to say no, not with us.
He is you are correct. He is not with us. You get the bell. He doesn't.
I'm a little disappointed that wasn't a gong, but whatever.
Passed away in 2015 at the age of 82. Another semi-regular, Artie Johnson, that was on Laugh-In, among other things. Artie Johnson.
I'll say not with us.
Also not with us, died at the age of 90 back in
Very
2019.
Suspicious. Different show.
Do you believe in the hereafter? Let's see, other recent deaths, though not Gong Show related. Did you see Hayden Panettiere died?
Yes, I did see that.
Yep, that was a couple of weeks ago. Also, Tommy John passed away.
Of the Tommy John surgery.
Of the surgery, yes.
It's ironic. It's ironic that he was the first person to have that surgery. What are the odds of that lining up? That Tommy John would be the first person to have the Tommy John surgery.
It's like Lou Gehrig died from Lou Gehrig's disease.
What are the odds of that?
Okay, so actually, Dolly Parton was 80. Tim Curry was also 80. A little quick With Us, Not With Us of other people who would have been or are still 80. With Us, Not With Us, Todd.
Okay.
Ed O'Neill from Married with Children.
With us.
Still with us, correct. How about Goldie Hawn?
I believe with us.
As much as she ever
was with us.
How about Don McLean, singer of Bye Bye American Pie?
Not with us.
Actually, still with us.
Okay.
Bette Midler, also 80 years old and still with us. Somebody needs to wrap her in bubble wrap right now. That's what I'm saying. My word. Let's see. So yes, it's been a tough week. Anyway,
here's what I learned from you though. I'm pretty sure that if you were on the Gong Show, that it's 100% fatal to be on the Gong Show. Is that what I was supposed to get out of this?
It's what you did get out of it. Hi, toddlers. Welcome to Talking to Todd, a weekly podcast with Dwayne Johnson, Todd Prinz, where failure is always an option. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Todd.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty good. How are you?
Apparently, there's somebody at our door. Well, that was fun.
And I have to go say hi right now.
Yeah. Dogs quietly sleeping. Half an hour. Hit the record light. Lose their ever-loving minds. Guys, I'm recording here. Come on. We've done this for a while. Anyway, we're sorry about that. And looking at the camera, I no idea. Nope. There is a kid playing in our front door. Okay, that's fine. Somebody's not going to be happy that their kid is playing in our dirt. Okay, cool. Anyway, moving on. Yes, we're doing a show, right? Is this started? Have we done this? Have we played the theme? Where are we at?
Feedback, follow-up, and updates?
Excellent place to start. Yes.
Okay, fantastic. From Toddler 401k?
Yes.
We missed the anniversary. I suppose
actually.
I suppose it could have been an actually. We missed the 22nd anniversary of the Dave Matthews Band bus incident over the Chicago River.
Yeah, I was debating whether to put that in a follow-up or actually. I was perfectly fine with it just being a follow-up. I mean, it's not like look, I mean, that's a thing, and we have covered it, and we should cover it, but it's not like Bobby Bonilla Day.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It's not like we celebrate it.
What would that even look like? Like you buy some chocolate cake and then you stand on the chair and then you just drop it on the floor. Is that how you would celebrate the Dave Matthews?
And Mountain Dew.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Got to be classy that way.
That's right. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know that we had any other pieces of feedback. If we did, well, we had some other submissions, but I don't know that we had any feedback. I did have one.
Actually.
When we were talking about Yambo pitches last week.
Yeah.
And you were trying to find a way to hype them.
Yes.
And you were suggesting that when a pitcher has a Yambo pitch,
yeah,
we send him a sticker, much like a Buckeye.
Yes.
At Ohio State, to slap on his helmet.
Yes.
Todd?
Should have said cap.
Should have said cap.
Yeah.
Because see, pitchers don't even bat anymore. They don't even wear batting helmets.
Yep. That's what you're saying there. Yeah.
Could have said locker. Could just slap him on. Look at how full his locker is full of Yambo stickers.
No, but here's the thing. I want him to wear it on the field so that everybody on TV can see him. So
okay.
And you don't want to put a sticker on your glove because it'll fall off. Although, oh my goodness, that's what, you know how Rawlings does the Golden Glove where they put the special logo on your glove for the next year. That's the golden R for, you know what? We get to start handing out the Yambo gloves. Like if you're a pitcher and you've had the most Yambos of the year, like you get a patch that you can put onto your glove.
I'm sure that would go over really well.
Or helmet.
Or he went over my helmet. Not really over, more to the side, kind of around maybe.
Okay. Let's see. Well, yeah. Okay. So, okay. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Don't wear helmets. Okay, cool. Put it on your cap.
We're nothing if not pedantic around here. Let's see. Follow up. What did you bring for follow up?
So here's some follow up of things that we've covered before. So fun fact, we've covered, people have trouble measuring how long a marathon is. Recently, the Edmonton Marathon people when they finished were kind of, they didn't understand what was going on, because this was some of the slowest marathons that these people have run, and nobody could figure out why. So then they said, I think you measured it wrong. My watch said you measured it wrong. And the Edmonton organizers said, nope, 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 nope. This track has been, this course has been certified. It's absolutely exactly 42.195 kilometers. They said that on Tuesday. By Wednesday, they said, oh, you know what? We went back and looked. It turns out we added an extra 674 meters. So it was more than a half a kilometer longer, which people were very upset about, because this is also, they were trying to get times for the Boston qualifier, and you had to run an extra half a kilometer, well, 0.6 of a kilometer, and people's times weren't good. They apologize and regret their error, and they will do better in the future.
They won't.
No. Well, they'll just. Well, here's the other. Here they may get the distance right. However, do you remember we talked about? I think it was the Newcastle Marathon that had a medal, and it had a picture of the city, and it turned out the city was Sunderland, or there was the river. It wasn't their river.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Is this the same place that spelled marathon wrong on their medal?
I think that was someplace different. Maybe. Okay. Although maybe you pointed that out. Yes. Well, so the Sydney Marathon acknowledged an unfortunate error. So the medal that they gave out for everybody who completed the 42.195 kilometer course, measured correctly, the front of it incorporates various landmarks, including what are like the two big landmarks of Sydney? Can you imagine? When you think of Sydney, what do you think of?
I guess I think of the Opera House.
Yep.
And I don't know, is there a bridge?
Yes, the Sydney Harbor Bridge and the Opera House. That was all. Okay. That was on the front. The back of the medal replicated the Sydney skyline that everybody ran kind of through, but it also included, as part of the skyline, Allianz Arena. Do you know where Allianz Arena is?
If I say not Sydney, am I going to be correct?
Yes. Could you get it any closer?
Paris?
You're not. You're closer to where it is. You're not right there. It is home of Bayern Munich.
Really?
Which would place it in
Germany.
Munich. Yes. So congratulations for completing the Sydney Marathon. Here's what you ran past: the skyline of Sydney and a world famous football stadium in Munich. They apologize and regret the error.
Jesus.
Okay. What'd you bring?
So I think Jake is planning to attend Iowa State football games, so we're going to count this. He sent me a picture that they have released the prices for Iowa State football for their beer and water concessions.
Oh, for a second, I thought you said how much the tight end was getting paid. That's it. They've released the prices for players. Different conversation. Sorry, concessions. Yes, now I'm tracking.
1, 2, 3, 4 of these items are $14.99, Todd. The Coors Light, the Busch Light, the Neutral, N-U-T-R-L in all caps. I don't know. Also the Cutwater Margarita. All of them $14.99. Now, if you want a Michelob Ultra, that's going to cost you $15.49. Or, hear me out here, you can go down to your local Fairway and buy a 6-pack for less than that.
Yeah, but stadium security isn't going to let you bring that in, for security.
For security purposes, yeah. But you know what they're securing? They're securing the rights of the vendors, is what they're securing.
Absolutely.
By the way, a water is going to cost you $5 at Cyclone Stadium this year.
I do like the fact, though, that they're not messing around. They're like, look, let's just make this easy on everybody. We're not going to have like beer. Most of the beer is a single price versus we have 5 beers and there's 6 different prices. What?
Just keep it
Just
simple, people,
yeah.
right?
Look, every time you walk up to this counter, it's going to cost you $15. It doesn't really matter what you get. So just go ahead and order something.
I'm hoping the Michelob Ultra is a larger can than the Coors Light or Busch Light, since you're paying an extra $1.50 for it, because it's not $1.50 better of a beer than Coors Light or Busch Light.
That's what the Ultra is for.
Oh,
Although they're really screwing up now on basically it should be Michelob Plus. Isn't that how
you're right. That's how we name things now. You're right. Yes.
Michelob Plus with no ads, parentheses, means you're going to get some ads, but fewer ads, close parentheses. $16.
And the other thing that I brought for follow-up, Todd,
But
I
wait,
went to
by the way,
Costco yes, sir.
But real quick, did you say this came from Jake?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, look, we did our part. He has to go. He has to go to the game now.
Right. Yes, because we reported on it, and our rule is we only report on things that they have been that toddlers have been to.
Now you said he intends to. This is a contract now. Like you're locked in.
I'll make sure we're going out to dinner tomorrow night. I will make sure that I convey this.
That's the way this works.
Yes, and look, buddy, it's not my rule.
You're the one that submitted this, okay? Sorry, I interrupted you.
No. I went to Costco this week,
and you got another big jar of M&Ms.
Yep. So you know what I did?
Did you take them out and count them all individually and put them in bowls?
I did not.
Oh.
But I did pour them out. I did take a picture. And I did send it through Claude. And I ramped up the level of expertise that Claude was providing this time.
You use the thing that can break that. Did you use the level that scared national security agencies around the world that it could possibly break into anything and destroy any encryption? And you're like, you know what? I know what we should use that for. Counting M&Ms.
That's the way. Yes, because we want to be accurate. I don't want to do them by hand. So Claude ran 31 commands, viewing 19 files. Here's what I found working through this photo with color-based image analysis, isolating the candy pile, detected individual candies via distance transform watershed segmentation, then classifying by each hue and saturation. For the record, orange 155 seems about right. Blue 130 also tracks. Yellow 99, red 77, green 77, brown 63 for a total of 601, which is on target. A caveat worth flagging, according to Claude, pile has approximately 600 candies in a dense, partly overlapping heap. Thanks. A little commentary there by Claude. So a perfectly exact count isn't really achievable from a single photo, blah, blah, blah. I'd treat this total as accurate to roughly plus or minus 5% and the color proportions as solid approximations. If you want, I could render the full image overlay with all 601 detected points color-coded so you can visually spot check it yourself. And I went, oh, maybe I'll do that. And then I get a note that says Claude has reached its tool use limit for this turn. And I went, oh, okay, good enough.
Just to be clear, everybody, that in order to say that took Dwayne, that was about $35 worth of AI tokens to say, it's about 600.
That I got for free because I'm not paying Claude and I'm not paying Claude to upgrade, and I'm not trading any cows. So anyway,
I don't think Claude takes cows. I think that's the other thing, but yeah.
That's Taylor Center. Okay.
Basically though, what Claude just told you was, hey, listen, had you done a better job of spreading those things out on the towel on your counter, I could have done a better job. That's on you.
This is not my fault.
This is where the robots start saying, hey, listen, I think it's the humans that are causing me the problems. I'm good.
Speaking of robots causing problems, did you see the robot races in the last week?
I just saw the headlines that said robot broke Usain Bolt's record and then burst on fire and then just burst on fire. And I saw multiple pictures of people carrying robots off in stretchers like they were South American football players. I
Yes.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, while you may go and watch hoping that go and watch hoping that something breaks a record, you're more often going for the crash, which happened far more often. Can't navigate stairs, can't run, just fall over in a heap. There was some robot running going on, but there was also a lot more robot crashing.
I will say one of the things that I think keeps track and field from being more popular in the United States is the, up to this point, complete lack of spontaneous combustion. That's
Sure, why not? Yes. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
I mean, you got like the 400 hurdles and you don't have, like, at every hurdle, you don't have a fire marshal with a big fire extinguisher standing there just in case. I'm just saying the robots could give us a different form of entertainment.
Let's see. Anything else in follow-up?
Yeah, one more thing.
Okay.
We covered the fake poll that was done in the Los Angeles mayoral race, that people are now concerned that maybe they were trying to influence the Polymarket and Kalshi prediction markets, not insider trading, just predicting the future. That group that did it, Median Strategies, that was formed a week before the poll dropped. The LA mayor's poll wasn't the only one they dropped. They also, in the few days they were available, they also dropped a poll for the Wisconsin Democratic gubernatorial primary, which showed the Democratic Socialist leading by 23 points, which reinforced a broader consensus that he was the clear favorite. He lost.
He did lose, but all of the other polls in Wisconsin tracked similar to the fake poll.
Yeah.
None of them tracked to reality, but the polls were all consistently wrong.
Including the fake one that was just copying all of the other polls.
Yes, correct. Yes.
By the way, it turns out that all of this was done by a 21-year-old recent college graduate, Rahil Prakash. He was the person who was behind, quote unquote, Median's operations, which, near as I can tell, is registering a website and making some crap up. If you want to call that operations, cool. I'm director of operations. Really? Yes. Anyway, so it's entirely possible that there might be more polls. Yeah. That came from an Axios article saying synthetic everything is warping America. So, yep, we're on track. And we didn't even get to Idiots of the Week. Oh, we're not there yet, though. Where are we at?
We are at... And I'm here,
Yes, Queen,
to remind Todd of the mess Todd made when he answered wrong. Todd ought to know. That's right. It's time for something Todd ought to know. 3 random trivia questions today, Todd.
Okay.
Have you've seen The Devil Wears Prada and The Devil Wears Prada 2, correct? Both of them?
I have. Yes.
Stanley Tucci?
With us.
Correct.
Oh, sorry. Thought we were still
wrong game.
Okay.
The only way to win is by learning. Okay, you keep trying. Stanley Tucci is married to the sister of which of his co-stars from The Devil Wears Prada, Todd?
Emily Blunt.
Very good. Congratulations. You are correct. How did you know that?
Did you not see all of the press that came out before the stupid movie where the two of them were being interviewed and talking about, that he's married to her sister? Anyway.
That's very pop culture-y, Todd.
Yeah, why do I know anything?
Okay, Todd. Question number 2.
Yep.
Which famous Renaissance artist This is a multiple choice question, by the way. Which famous Renaissance artist and inventor designed a unique stringed keyboard instrument called the viola organista? Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo, or Leonardo?
Okay, so we're ruling out Splinter. Okay.
We are, yes.
Okay.
We're also ruling out April the reporter. Yes.
And this wasn't used to cut pizza.
It was no.
I will say Leonardo.
He is 2 for 2 tonight on random trivia. Do you want to go for a perfect 3, Todd, or do you want to quit while you're ahead?
I'd like to quit while I'm ahead, but then it makes a crappy show. So what else do we have?
Nope, I'm not going to ask you that one. Well, this is a daily trivia question that must be worldwide because that's too easy.
Oh, Pitbull. No. Oh, sorry, you said worldwide. I just
That's Mr. Worldwide to you.
Yes.
What country is the sole land neighbor?
South Korea. Oh, sorry. I should get past Seoul. Okay, sorry. I knew that one.
Which country is the sole land neighbor of Papua New Guinea? Would you like me to give you multiple choice options?
Yes, please.
The Solomon Islands, the Philippines, Indonesia, or Australia?
Indonesia.
Todd, with a perfect score tonight, wins the voice of a toddler on their answering machine. No, I don't think it works like that.
Actually, I was going to say a toddler. If it said it wins the voice of one of the hosts on his answering machine, yes, that's actually kind of how it works.
It is how it. Yeah, that's right. You're right. That is how that works. Nice work. Good work out of you tonight. 3 things that I thought Todd ought to know, and as it turns out, he did. So there you go. Let's do the Scott Frost Memorial Idiot of the Week.
Yes. What did you bring?
Well, because I don't do any work around here anymore, this story was submitted to us from the watchful eyes of toddler negative 18. And I told her, you know what? I don't know that I can do anything with this other than just simply read it. So this came from Channel 5 KSTP.com in Minneapolis. Headline:
News on the Fives. No, I'm sorry. I was making that up. I don't think I've ever seen them before, but it just seemed like a thing that they would be. Minnesota's trusted news source. I don't.
Tree trimmer charged with crushing coworker while playing shadow puppets in Apple Valley. Dateline Apple Valley.
Hello.
A tree trimmer is charged with manslaughter after he was allegedly playing shadow puppets with heavy equipment and crushed his coworker's head. Apple Valley police say emergency crews were called to an area just off Pilot Knob Road around 7:10 p.m. on Thursday for a medical emergency. Callers reported that a tree trimmer suffered a severe head injury while working on a home in the neighborhood. When they arrived, police determined that the victim, identified in court documents, was already dead. A criminal complaint states that 34-year-old Christopher, another name, of Brainerd, was operating the boom on the tree trimming truck while Lynch was cleaning up branches on the ground. Crimmins told police, according to court records, that he and Lynch were effing around when they saw the sun casting shadows on the street. After noticing that, Crimmins said he moved the hydraulic grapple to make the shadows look like the grapple was grabbing Lynch. However, he failed to realize that he actually moved it next to Lynch, and then, when he closed the grapple, crushed Lynch's head, the complaint adds. Crimmins noted that he was the only crew member licensed to operate the boom. Formerly licensed to operate.
Well, that's still going to have to go before the board.
First court appearance is Friday afternoon. Next court hearing is scheduled for September 10. Faces up to 10 years in prison and a $20,000 fine, I guess, for improperly operating the boom. Anyway, a tree trimmer, my idiot of the week. Not tree trimming, but yeah, Minnesota news for your pleasure.
I'm like, oh, I could say that'd be fun. No, nope, none of that's funny. Nope. Wow. Yeah. I was just playing shadow puppets with industrial equipment. Watch this. I can grab his head. Look how real it looks.
Right? Yes.
On the other hand, I also know that the next class of official licensees to operate tree trimmer, grapple, and booms are going to have another. Oh, hey, we've added lesson 8. No effing around playing shadow puppets.
Things to not do with the boom truck. Sweet Lord.
And the teacher's like, I didn't think I had to cover this crap.
Jeez, these guys are idiots. This is an extra 10 minutes in the class I didn't think I'd have to add on there.
I mean, let's be honest. It's probably not a class. It's probably like you watch a YouTube video and then you print out your own certificate. But, either way, they got to do something.
How about you? What was which idiot did you bring this week? Please let me tell me you can top that.
Oh, yeah. Hey, do you want to go to college sports?
Just by saying that, I think you've topped it.
But not the one you think.
Oh.
I've had this one sitting here for a couple of weeks. By the way, Dwayne, who is UNLV basketball's head coach? I'll accept first name or last. I'll accept first initial or last. I'll accept. Just give me a letter and I will see if it's in his name anywhere.
Tom Crean?
Josh Pastner.
Nope, wouldn't have come up with that.
Never. So at the end of July, he did an interview where he was talking about people who, instead of buying an NBA team, because there is rumors that Las Vegas is in the running for an expansion team for the NBA. Seattle and Las Vegas seem to be leading the pack. And instead of paying what's probably going to be, I don't know, 6 to 8, maybe $10 billion of an expansion fee, his comment was, quote, "You don't have to spend over $1 billion to own our team." He suggested that somebody should buy the UNLV basketball team for 10 to 12 million. Quote, you still get a great tax write-off and you can be involved and you can tell everyone that you're the owner of the team. Dwayne, quick question. UNLV, public school, private school?
Publicly owned, privately held?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. There was a lot of blowback after he suggested that the UNLV basketball team at a public university was for sale for 10 to 12 million. He literally said, when he was talking about the opportunity to buy the team, the wealthy folks on the other, he started getting calls with offers.
Of course he did.
Yes. At which point he had to come out in public and say, we're not for sale. I was saying more like tongue in cheek, like we need support, but we're not for sale. The model's not set up for that. Anyway, yeah, apparently he then went on to correct himself. It's just a new day and a new age in college athletics. Obviously teams can't be for sale. Give it a year or two. Hey, here's our new athletic director. Gianni Infantino. Oh, God. Well, we're going to sell it all. This is the students' team, the alumni's team, UNLV's team. No one can ever own the team. But it's interesting and went viral. I just think that the change in landscape, every program in the country is looking for ways to get more support financially by selling. What he basically said was, give us $10 to $12 million and I will literally do anything that you want. Not the first time that has been done with UNLV basketball.
That's true.
Matter of fact, it's one of the highlights of UNLV basketball. So maybe he's just trying to bring back the good old days.
Are you
By the
sure?
way, it's $10 to $12 million in a hot tub.
What's Jerry Tarkanian doing right now? Just out of curiosity.
Not with us.
Not with us. Oh, okay. Well, then there you go.
Yeah. So anyway, there you go. Apparently, the UNLV men's basketball team isn't for sale, but it really is. Just give them a call. Which, here's the thing: at the point where you say it's $10 to $12 million, and then you're like, we're clearly not for sale. What that tells me is you are for sale. You just need the right number. All we're doing now is haggling over the number. When he got, because the thing is, what he realized is when he started getting multiple calls, he set the bar too low at 10 to 12 million.
Clearly, yes.
If you set the bar correctly, you get one call. Anyway, yep, college sports. Everything is great. It supports education. And it's a good place that former pros have a place to go back to ply their trade.
Unless it's the Big Ten or the SEC. Because we're not doing that yet.
Parts of the Big Ten for sure. And
most of the SEC. We're going to have to clean that up next week because the landscape is so fluid right now. We don't know what it's going to be next week by the time we record again.
Go Tigers. Okay.
Things we're watching this week. This is mostly just setting down a marker because we're watching Reacher. Watch the latest episode this week. We just, before we came in to record, watched the latest episode of Ted Lasso that just dropped. Have you watched this yet?
The one that dropped today? No.
Yeah. Have not gotten there yet?
We watched last week's, but we haven't seen today's episode yet.
Okay. I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but when you watch it, tell me if you're not thinking sports night.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Here's the problem.
Yes.
What you literally just said is watch the show and try not to think of sports night.
That's exactly what I said. Yes. Also, a new episode of Game Changers dropped. It's called What's the Catch? And it is available in its entirety on YouTube. So I highly recommend that. It is laugh out loud funny. So those are the three things that we have been watching and will continue to be watching. Just marking the tape mostly. How about you? What'd you watch?
Hey, so remember we were talking about the Hawk? Who is what is the Hawk doing?
He's the greatest golfer in the world.
Yeah. And you said it was not the greatest show in the world.
Agree. Yes, I believe that's an exact quote.
And we were discussing that Lisa thought there was a show, but it was a different one, and it was The Dink.
Yes.
We watched that this weekend on Apple TV. Here's what I will tell you. Is it the best thing I've watched this year? No. Is it well worth your hour and 30 minutes? Absolutely. It is a late 80s, early 90s comedy with heart and an amazing amount of, not amazing amount, the quality of cameos in this is also good. So, have you seen it?
Yeah, we watched it a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Absolutely. Totally agree. And if The Hawk had been a 90-minute show, it would have been way much better.
You know what would have made you much better? Much less of you.
Less of you. But I agreed. The Dink, worth an afternoon and a bucket of popcorn in your living room for something that you're already paying for. Yes.
Literally, it's Saturday night. You're like, what do we want to watch? I don't want to watch anything heavy. I don't need any big action. Let's just put on The Dink. It is everything that you want out of that sort of environment with something that you're already paying for. Also, we started watching, also on Apple TV, we started watching A Widow's Bay. So this has been nominated for a ton of Emmys, I believe. It is a comedy. It is a horror comedy.
Interesting. So, tell me more.
Yeah, the genre is comedy horror, supernatural horror. It's about an island town of Widow's Bay. And we just watched the first episode, and so we're just starting to get into it. But I believe it has. I'm just looking up here. Here it has been for the Primetime Emmy Awards. It was nominated for Outstanding Comedy Series, Outstanding Lead in a Comedy Series for Matthew Rhys, Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series for Stephen Root, Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, 2 nominations, Outstanding Director for a Comedy Series, and Outstanding Writing for a Comedy Series. Again, it is a horror comedy. I don't love horror, but I've heard such great things about it, and it's certainly a comedy. It is a comedy horror. I don't know how many of those there are. Anyway, we watched the first episode. It's pretty interesting. Again, Apple TV. Lisa's comment was, she's like, I've heard good things, and Matthew Rhys is in it, and he doesn't do crap. So if it's good enough for him to be in, it's good enough for us to at least try. Oh, yeah, okay. So there. Apparently, here's what I'm starting to hone in on this. We're watching Ted Lasso. We watched The Dink. Watching Widow's Bay. Apparently, it turns out that Apple TV actually, if you just put something on Apple TV, it may not be for you. If we exclude some of the movies, it's probably pretty good.
The speaking of things that are really good on Apple TV,
Yeah.
new trailer dropped
For Slow Horses.
Yep.
What
are you watching this week? I'm watching a trailer. So yeah, it's coming.
Yep. Slow Horses on the way back.
So excited.
That some of these series, you're like, when we watched a couple of the British ones, it was 6 episodes, and you're like, 6 episodes. You're like, that's great. You get in, you get out. Ludwig, we loved it. 6 episodes, get in and out. I have to say, every season of Slow Horses, you're like, is that it? Is that all?
Right? Can we get to 12 or 13, please? Really?
Can we stretch that book out?
Nope. So I'm really quick on the thing that I learned this week.
Sure.
My feed was full of t-shirts that read, I still owe money to Columbia House. It's all I saw this week after doing a little bit of research for last week's show. And then all I saw this week. I could have bought that t-shirt a dozen times easily. Over and over and over again. I'm like, okay, did I learn something? No, I really didn't. I know that the algorithm tracks me and knows what I search for, but sweet Lord, it's just over and over and over. But could have bought a t-shirt. I didn't. For the record, I didn't, but I could have.
Did you buy 2?
Yes, one for me and one for you.
Sweet. Excellent.
How about you? What'd you learn this week?
So we've talked about this before. Lisa and I, we play the New York Times games. You play the New York Times games.
I do.
Yes. And the way we normally work is I play Wordle. Lisa, when we play, I actually usually I put it up. I use the Apple TV. I put my phone on the TV, and then we can play the games together and solve them together. Usually Wordle is sort of like, oh, I'm going to play Wordle and Lisa's going to watch. And sometimes she's like, oh, I'm like, okay, what is it? Do you want to know? Yeah, just tell me. That's fine. But anyway, here's the thing though. I'm getting a little mad. Not mad. I'm annoyed. No, I'm mad. They have the Wordle bot.
Yes.
And the Wordle bot, you can go in and it will analyze and tell you what you did right and what you did wrong and how you compare and everything else. Here's the thing. You solve Wordle, and sometimes the bot comes up and says, hey, you and I both solved it in 4. Okay, cool. Hey, you and I tied. We solved it in 3. And there's occasionally you can even say that you can get a badge that says you beat the bot.
Yes.
Right? Earlier this week, I solved it in 2, and the bot comes up and says, I also solved it in 2. And Lisa looks at the screen and goes, liar. So here's the thing.
Yes.
The bot doesn't tell you how many it took for it to solve until you've solved it. At which point it goes, yeah, I did that too. Listen, bot, if I'm not calling you a liar, but Lisa certainly is. I mean, flat out, you're a liar. When I start the game, tell me your number. Because at the end of it, this is like playing a board game with like a 4-year-old who just moves their piece afterwards and says, I win. This isn't a bot. This is just like a random, like, oh yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, I got that too. New York Times, do better. What I learned, I hate the bot.
The music is Happy Boy by Kevin MacLeod. You can subscribe to our award-winning podcast with visiting bot, Todd Prince.
Yeah, I did that too. Yeah, no, I totally had that. I had that joke.
Wherever you get your pods, you can subscribe. Just search Talkin' and the number 2. There's no G. There's no space. You can stop by and see us at the Tuba City home office. Please don't do that. Thanks to our listeners, our sponsors, and our contributors. We appreciate you. And as always, you can send us your feedback to feedback@talkingtotodd.com. Todd?
I'm really surprised. I'm really disappointed, frankly, that you didn't get one of those Columbia House T-shirts, because I'm assuming if they were true Columbia House T-shirts, they were what, 12 for $1?
Yeah, but then I got to buy 7 more over the course of the next 18 months
for $24.99 each.
Yeah, at $24.99. Yes.
Dwayne. Why are you wearing a Gordon Lightfoot T-shirt? And 2, why does it say that you paid $35 for it? Forgot to return the postcard in time. But the shirt's okay.
It's what Columbia House has left in their warehouse. They're cleaning things out. You never know what you're going to get. I ordered a surprise box. It wasn't much of a surprise. It's Kenny Rogers, a little bit of Rush.
And for reasons I don't understand, but I know. I absolutely know why. 17 William Shatner discs. All the same album, just 17 of them.
Whatever happens to be laying around. We're going to have to clean that up next week. Until then, we're here. We're talking to Todd. Which then also makes me wonder how long it's going to take your files to upload.
Oh, we have to upload these files? Are we recording? Thanks, Zencaster.